Hey, what is up, everybody? We're here today to talk about Injustice 2, which you guys can see right there. Whew. More like Injustice 2, because I'm cutting off the eye, but you get the idea. So, a lot of people are asking me what I think. Oh, I'm so excited. So, let me break this down. If you don't know the history, if you don't know the lore, let me break it down for you. So, Injustice was like the first fighting game that I got super serious about doing content for and commentary and playing super serious mode. So, I love that game. That was my first real introduction to playing fighting games super serious and doing content stuff for it. So I'm really excited for Injustice 2. There's a lot of things I want to talk about, but I want to keep this video bite-sized enough that we don't just go on talking for forever. So, characters. The characters they announced so far are sick. I'm actually a fan of pretty much everybody. I think they all look cool. Mostly, I love that Batman, Superman, and Aquaman have like the same strings and movesets from before. It's very similar. There is new stuff in there, but a lot of the strings look the exact same. Like I watched Aquaman do like back 1-2, meter burn, trident rush, like back 2 the overhead into scoop into like the ender, the 4-2 ender, and I was like, oh my god, that is actually like a real B&B. Like that's an Injustice combo. It was crazy, and I know all the strings. Like in my head, I'm just like, man, that's so sick. And then Batman did the same thing. He did that fucking unanti-airable jump 2, his jump kick, and then 2-2-3, and then he did like the back grapple afterwards and everything, and I was like, this is the sickest thing. So characters look really sick. Superman still has 4-2-3. It's gonna piss me off, but anyway. It looks really good. I'm excited. I think the game looks really colorful. It looks super pretty. The characters look neat. I like the transitions. They look great so far. I think that the Wager animation looks much better now, and I'm curious that they brought back Wager. I didn't know if they're going to do breakers like MKX again. There are some interesting gameplay stuff that they have that is new, which is like meter burn roll, which looks super strong. Man, it's super duper fast. It can side switch, I think, as well as what they said. Walk speed is super fast. Dashes are still super fast. So mobility looks really strong in the game. So I think they're trying to do that because Injustice was a much more defensive, zone-heavy game than I think they probably intended. And MKX was super fast, so maybe it's headed in that direction. But yeah, as far as stuff that I'm worried about, the gear. I think the gear looks really sick as like a single player thing, and they mentioned that their plan is to have it available in multiplayer but also have like a normal competitive mode. Look, I don't care about the gear at all. I just want to play the game raw, vanilla, uncooked version of the game. That's what I want. I want character v character, like normal stats and damage and everything. I don't want this weird gear gem system to get in the way of all that, which is what I'm genuinely worried about. More than almost anything else when it comes to Injustice. Besides that, I think the gameplay looks really pretty. I think that a lot of the movesets look like Injustice movesets. They make a lot of sense. And I think Injustice to me was so fun because the characters were so different and they had so many things that they could do that I thought was really interesting, especially in a non-block button game from NRS. It seems like, again, the combat is going to be similar where you have 3 attack buttons plus a trait, and then you still have your back 3 and your forward 3. And I saw like meter burn back 3 being used. Like Aquaman powered up and did his meter burn back 3, and I was like, oh my god, I was triggered. I actually saw flashbacks in my head of being hit by Aquaman meter burn back 3. I'm very curious to see what characters they announce because they've announced the game is going to be 2017, and if it's anything like what NRS usually does, it'll be a March or an April release. I'm guessing April, in that area where they will announce or they'll release the game in that time frame, and that'll be when Injustice 2 is coming out. I'm very curious to see what their character reveals are like, how often they reveal characters. I imagine if it's anything like MK, it'll be a couple a month, and it looks like from the character select screen they've showed that there's going to be around like 28 characters or something like that, I think is what it was, or 26. I don't remember. Someone did the math and looked at it, which is pretty similar to what they had with Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X released with, I think it was 25 or 26 characters. Well, it was one of those two. It was 25 or 26. So yeah, I think it was 25 counting Goro. But yeah, so that's right around the ballpark and what we'd expect for character numbers from them. And you'll know that there'll be a DLC. There'll be an Injustice Pack 1 and, our Hero Pack 1 and Hero Pack 2 or whatever, just like MK had. I'm incredibly excited for this game. I really cannot wait for it. It'll be like it's the next big fighting game release that I think I'm super excited about and will be doing tons of content for. Besides that, like I'm looking forward to Tekken 7 a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on Guilty Gear soon, but yeah, Injustice 2 looks very good. It looks very next gen, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, If there's anything else about Injustice 2 that I didn't cover that you guys wanted to ask me, definitely go for it. The moral of the story is I cannot wait. I hope Nightwing is either good or doesn't come back. If he comes back in his low tier, the dream is dead. I'm not playing this fucking character if he's bad, dude. I'm going to someone else. I'm jumping right to Martian Manhunter or Beast Boy if he's in the game. Oh my god. Even if Beast Boy is low tier, I will struggle it out. I will and then I'll have a secondary, but I'll struggle it out. It's gonna be sick. Anyway, Injustice 2. I'm excited. I'll talk to you guys soon.